Hello, cousins. Welcome back to Allie's and Zone. 1325, 7:16 a.m. Alright, so the world, a cycle is closing completely the fuck out. And it's one that you're gonna be happy about because it's like, man, I've been waiting a long time for this. Yeah, justice is in reverse and Hierophant is in reverse. Yeah, with the temperance, you've been waiting a while for this. You can see it coming. So it's like preparing yourself for what's coming up next. Something's definitely unbalanced as fuck. It's unfair. It's uneven. It's not equally yoked at all. The Hierophant shit not stable. It's not right. It's just like, what the fuck going on? With that whole entire cycle is coming to a close. Yeah, because the tower is flipping in reverse with the moon. So there's some hidden shit going on here. Like it's something brewing off in the background. Yeah, the moon and the wheel of fortune with the sun and the death. It's something brewing off in the background, but you miss a tower moment completely. Like um shit just going up in the air and just being like it is what it is type shit. That's over. Again, that tower is in reverse. So I feel like maybe you missed some important information, but I feel like all that information what it did was kind of put you in the fucking tower, because all the information what it did was like you would have been in the fucking tower, but you would have known how to get out. You avoid this shit completely, so it's like it's disaster averted. Yeah, judgment. You made a call about this a while ago. Judgment and the high priestess. So shit flipping all over the place, but you still got your mind set on what it is that like you want, what it is you want to do. And again, because you're not getting involved with shit, or because there was a change here, there's some things that flip into play, but you avoid a tower. So it's like you still get what you need, you still get what you want, but you don't have to go through like the fucking max. You don't got to go through the literal ringer just to get whatever this is. Yeah, the hangman. So you'll start to see something from a different point of view, because it's like, yeah, the death, it's like at first you don't want to let something go, but then with the strength it's like, man, it's just best to, like, at first it's just like, man, I'm not really feeling like letting this shit go, but then it's literally just best to. The Empress in reverse and the Sun in reverse. So you don't have to start something brand new. Like, it's not going the way you think. So it's like you think that there's like, here you are, the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, and the Magician. It's like there's no stop. um This is like if you switch jobs. It's like you switch jobs just in time. So you work your full 2 weeks and then you start another job. So it's like you literally never miss a check. You still on the same cycle because you start at the beginning of the pay period for the new job. Let's say they pay every 2 weeks or every week. You never miss a check because you the tower in reverse with the hangman. It's like you never miss a check. You make the decisions right on time. So everything is just simply right on time. Like there's no other way around that. Yeah, the star and the hangman. So you know that something is coming, but it's almost like you just feel good about it. Like you feel okay. It's like, yeah, it ain't even really just go with the flow. It's just a let it be type of thing. Because again, you just kind of letting something be how it is. Like I can't do shit about it. That's the best scenario because you avoid an entire tower moment. And with the hangman and the stars, like you're just waiting on something. You see something coming, but during that wait time, shit's not fair. During that wait time, you see something from a different point of view. Like you're on hold, shit is delayed, but you see something totally different. So it's like, okay, and this is like instead of waiting at the dryer for the clothes to be done, you go do something else, like go wash dishes, go do whatever the fuck. It's like you don't gotta be hyper focused on whatever this is. You avoid a tower moment. It's yeah, here you are. It's like I don't know what the fuck finna happen. I'm not really sure what's going on, but let me just see what I can do. I feel like it's kind of like with the judgment and the high priestess. This is getting early intel, early insight, and being like, okay, this gonna happen around this time or this gonna happen. Okay, bet. So let me see how I could jug in the middle. Like, let me see how I could work my hand in the middle. Capricorn, you are the sign of I use. There is not any doubt in my fucking mind that you can't figure this out. Especially because you got told about it early on, like, nigga, this gonna be a problem. Alright, cool. I anticipate this being an issue. However, you still avoid a tower moment. Yeah, the moon and the fool. So this is just simply not being able to be like just up and at them. Like you can't just up and go on about your business and shit like that. It's like this is like if you got kids and shit, you can't just up and leave. Like my nigga, you got shit that you gotta get established first. They gotta eat, shower, bed, whatever the fuck the case may be. You can't just up and be like, oh, I'm out for the night. It don't work like that. So with the moon, the fool, and the hangman, I mean, it's pretty simple that there's a change in circumstance here on purpose. Because with the Hierophant of Justice in reverse, you might not have even been treated fairly and didn't know that. Or something was going to end up real bad if it was to keep going. You would be hyper dependent on whatever this is. And that's the worst case scenario because um that's when, yeah, as soon as you become hyper dependent on something, like overly dependent, the fucking death and the emperor, like as soon as that happens, all of a sudden it's like, okay, I'm set here, this is what I'm, and it's like they were gonna fuck you over right after that. It's like your boss was gonna fuck you over or something. So it's like something was coming anyway. It's inevitable. Something was coming anyway. But due to an early change in whatever the circumstance is, you avoid that tower moment. You was gonna be fucked up. Yeah, the strength and the hermit. So yeah, whatever you're looking at now or looking into now, it's smart to go ahead and be focused on that or put all your energy into that. Again, because it's problem solving. So the hermit and the death, if you have to look for something, it won't be too long before you find it. Um, again, it's all set up like this on purpose though, because you literally were gonna get fucked over. And then it would have been at a time where it's like right now you may be able to kind of like maneuver through this, but if this would have kept going and that whole with the hangman, if this shit wouldn't have never been there, whatever the fuck was going to happen, you would have been asked out because you were not part of the like to go plan or something like I'm not really sure how to put this. Like you wasn't part of the team that was gonna keep going. You was gonna be switched out or replaced, or you was gonna get dropped down. So let's say you get comfortable at a job, you make a certain amount of money. These motherfuckers at some point soon we're gonna drop you down like in pay or something. It's like, oh well, you know, we got company wide pay cuts, so everybody's taking a pay cut. Let's say if you make $20 an hour, they drop you down to 16. That is significant. That's a big fucking change when it comes down to money, especially because you need it, because that's why you going to fucking work, right? Like, I go to work because I need money. What the fuck? And then they drop you down to $16 from $20. Mind you, this still, you got to pay taxes still and all this other shit. Like, if it's already hard enough to pay your bills with the money that you making now, it's really going to be hard when they fuck you up on purpose. And it's, whoever this is, like, yeah, Temperance and the Magician, you are about to get screwed over at work. Or with a contract, housing, something, you was about to get fucked over. If you didn't like think on your feet quick, if you didn't make fast changes, you would have been screwed. And this was coming up anyway. So there's a quick change that happens even before, which helps you to avoid the tower. There's a change that happens prior to that makes you have to start focusing on something else. Will put you in hermit mode. Let me start looking at this. Let me start looking for this. Let me start doing this. You start to switch up because you have no fucking choice. If that circumstance was not going to be there, like I said, you would have still gotten the tower, but you would have had to actually go through the tower. But then you would have got the information you needed to be able to get out of the tower. That's not even fucking necessary. How about we just avoid the tower? And that's exactly what happens. I'll be right back.